Remember this? It's one of several classic TV commercials that portray the elderly as either shameless or helpless.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Negative stereotypes like these can make it difficult for senior citizens to be taken seriously. And that's a problem at a time when more and more people over the age of 65 cannot afford to retire or are looking for jobs. We're used to seeing seniors work as greeters at such retail giants as Walmart and Home Depot. But how will people react when they see an elderly person in a more demanding job, one that requires both speed and computer skills? We head to Eden Marketplace, a popular gourmet food store in South Orange, New Jersey. And we give this 78-year-old actress we've hired a quick lesson on running a register. Minutes later, she's facing her first customer.
Good morning.
At first, everything seems to be moving right along. But then...
Wait a minute, it's not scanning. Try again. Oh, that's funny. I never had this happen before.
There's nothing really wrong with her register. It's just being manipulated at our request by an employee who's sitting just a few feet away. The question is, will customers believe it's aging equipment or old age?
Is there somebody that can help, or? We'll try this. Just try something else.
I can figure this out. Don't you worry.
This shopper seems to take the delay in stride. But what happens when we place our actor, Dan, in line, who isn't so tolerant?
Maybe she should be in a nursing home instead of a cashier. What?
Wait a minute.
As our elderly cashier struggles with the scanner, our young troublemaker delivers one ageist remark after another.
This is the first computer she's ever used. She should be home doing crosswords. You might want to not be in this line. We'll get Grandma over here.
So sorry.
But when our cashier steps away to get help, one of the shoppers turns on our loudmouth actor.
You're being really obnoxious beyond belief. Poor woman trying to survive, and you have to make these comments. Just stop.
The fact is, the number of senior citizens who need to work is expected to rise dramatically in the next few decades. Today, 1 in 8 Americans is over the age of 65, but by 2050, it's projected to be 1 in 5. Back inside, the next time the register stalls, the impatient shopper is our actress Tracy. At first, she tries to give our cashier a lesson.
There you go. See? You just scan it across. There you go. See how that works?
But seconds later, it stops again.
Oh, come on.
leaving the next shopper in line a bit baffled.
I think after a certain age, it's really time to just call it quits. I really do. Like 65.
Some people can't, though.
Then the manager, who's also an actor, offers to help.
It doesn't work.
But what happens next leaves this woman and her two granddaughters appalled.
You really should hire younger people. She can't hear, she can't see, she can't add the things up.
Fine.
The woman and her granddaughters later tell us they were upset and left before the scene turned any uglier.
Actually, I don't even want you to help me. Thank you. You've done enough.
And then there's this guy who's just about to lose his patience with our sharp-tongued shopper.
I like old people. You're probably a lovely grandma, but you shouldn't be working in a place like this, okay?
It's a technical problem. It's nothing to do with me.
Okay.
There are other lines. Go try another one.
There's one. Look at that line. See?
Two up front.
You're being very nasty for that. Try it.
Did she should?
You'll be 0-2-1. So sorry.
Well, it's good, but I'll be in Florida retired. I won't be working here.
What did you think of this crazy woman?
I should have told her more. I really felt like calling you a bitch.
As well, you should have.
Yes, okay.
You were pretty close, though.
Yeah,
You got heated up.
I was on the edge. As an old person myself, I like to defend older people. We are not incompetent. We're just old.
Back in the store, we want to see what'll happen when we swap our 78-year-old female cashier with an 85-year-old male cashier.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Well, we'll see.
We let his first customer get through without a hitch. But as soon as our actress Tracy steps up, we ask for the register to shut down.
Okay, Mike, I need you to screw up the register.
Oh, shoot. Excuse me, something's wrong.
Within minutes, a line forms, and our smart aleck actor is back.
I've never seen anybody this old working in a place like this. Have you?
At first, the people around him seem to ignore him.
He's older than my grandfather. They're sitting at home doing crosswords right now.
But when the delay at the register drags on, his remarks start to sound, well, old.
What happens when you hire people over 65?
I've heard you say this for the past 10 minutes. I don't need to hear it anymore.
When the manager finally shows up, our abusive actor pretends to care.
The job is a little stressful. I'm worried about his health.
But then he gets a taste of his own medicine from this woman.
You know, you're making it stressful for everyone standing in line by your prejudice and your comments. Everyone who is standing in line is disgusted by it. Keep it to yourself, for God's sake. There are children here, there are people here. We don't want to hear it from you.
What happened? What was he saying?
He's too old to work here.
Maybe he should work in a library. Maybe he doesn't know how to use a computer.
I just wanted to come in and get some growth.
You know what? Maybe you should just be ashamed of yourself, because all of us are.
Our actor makes one last attempt to defend himself.
I really didn't think it was a big deal what I was saying.
But he's quickly shot down.
Thought other people would feel the same way. I'm sorry.
Well, we don't, thank God.
And then another woman steps up from behind to show her approval. And we step up right behind her.
I'm John Quinones with the TV show What Would You Do?
Oh my goodness.
He's an actor.
Could you have waited till I put on lipstick or something? No mascara.
You look great.
Oh, thank you. And that's what I would do. And I think that's what everyone else here would do as well.
You were really fired up. And obviously you're passionate. What got to you?
The prejudice, the unfairness, the unkindness, the cruelty. We just have to be kind to one another.
Over the course of the day, we've seen numerous shoppers stand up for our elderly cashiers, and it made no difference if the cashier was male or female.
Some try to silence the trash talk.
You're being really obnoxious beyond belief.
Others gave our cashiers a pep talk.
Thank you.
But perhaps this 8-year-old sums up what many of today's shoppers were thinking.
Did you hear what he was telling that older gentleman?
Yes.
How did
it was very rude and unkind.
What did you feel like telling him?
Please shut up. I know it's kind of rude and it's not for me to say. I don't like it when people talk rude to each other.
Yeah.